So, what do a 15 million year old giant beaver, Cracker Barrel, Buc-ee's, Japanese 7-Elevens, and one of the most legendary delis in Los Angeles have in common? I'll just tell you, the American gas station. Hear me out. I went down a rabbit hole on Buc-ee's, which is genuinely my favorite pit stop in Texas, and somehow ended up in paleontology, the interstate highway system, Cracker Barrel selling gas, rock stars in an LA deli, and why we keep reinventing the places we stop when we travel. And the first thing I found may be the most Texas contribution to paleontology I've ever heard. So, first, the 15 million year old beaver fossil. And no, before you ask, this fossil has nothing to do with the fossil fuels that Buc-ee sells. If it did, that would make this story way too perfect. In 2020, University of Texas researchers were studying beaver fossils from the Texas Gulf Coast. And one of these researchers was driving down a Texas highway and he sees a Buc-ee's billboard that says, "This is beaver country." And he's like, yeah, it has been for millions of years. So when the species was formally named in 2023, they named it after Buc-ee's, which again may be the most Texas contribution to paleontology I've ever heard, which got me thinking about Buc-ee's. I love Buc-ee's. And if you've ever driven across Texas or through Texas, you know Texas is fucking enormous. So when you finally see that beaver on the highway, you're like, okay, we can get gas, I can use a clean bathroom, more importantly, I can get a brisket sandwich, and their beef jerky is so good. But here's what I started thinking. Buc-ee's isn't really just a gas station. It's a roadside stop, and humans have needed some version of those for basically as long as we've traveled. But 200 years ago, you weren't looking for a Buc-ee's. You were looking for a trading post, a general store, a stagecoach shop, somewhere to rest, eat, get supplies, find out what was ahead, take care of whatever was carrying you, and keep moving. Then, horses gave way to trains gave way to cars, and America started building highways. And once I started looking into what happened to these stops, once America really started taking to the roads, I found something I genuinely had no idea about.